Aquarius horoscope for January 2020. Happy New Year, dear friends, and welcome to the first monthly horoscope for 2020 and also the upcoming decade. We begin the year with so many exciting and pivotal transformative events. The first key event is the lunar eclipse in Cancer Capricorn, a very important karmic period of time to let things go or reassess your life. So it's a big one. The other key event is the conjunction between Saturn and Pluto. A very rare, very specific aspect, and this will trigger you in a very deep and specific way. There are some other events like the conjunction between Saturn and Pluto with the Sun. There is a new moon as usual, and of course other events which I will walk you through during the video so that you will be prepared for 2020 and you would know how each of those events during January will affect your sign specifically. Before we begin, allow me to share my gifts for you for the upcoming year. The first one is the January 2020 calendar, which you can get completely free as a Google integration, something I'm so proud of, and also the PDF version. The other gift you get is the Eclipses Journey, my new program, which begins on the 1st of January, and you will be able to join us for free during the first 3 days. This program will allow you to reprogram your mind, your subconscious beliefs, and set yourself up for success during 2020. So make sure to check the links below and get your free gifts after you watch the video. With that being said, let's begin with the first event for 2020, which happens to be on the 2nd of January. We are gonna have a conjunction between Mercury and Jupiter. What a positive aspect and position for new ideas, for inspiration that comes into your mind kind of out of the blue. I would highly recommend you to take some time for meditation or other practice which allows you to quiet the mind, because you might get some incredible insights. During the month, you will notice that there are many things as astrology events which will trigger your 12th house. And this is definitely gonna be the most important life area, which also means that you need to focus on letting go. You need to find more time for yourself, to work with the past, to heal some stuff. These are some of the main topics of the month for you guys. And with Mercury and Jupiter in conjunction on the 2nd, you may have those new ideas which can help you to grow or to expand in the future. On the 7th of January, there is also a positive aspect in your 12th house where the Sun will be, and Neptune in your 2nd house. This aspect is great for relaxation, for finding more time for yourself and meditating or doing something else which allows you to relax, to heal yourself, your mind. And you may even have some intuitive ideas about how you can improve your financial situation. And my guess is that those things won't require some really serious work. With Neptune and the Sun in 12th house, this can be something which is actually quite easy, or it's just an inspiration and you just have to let it go. On the 8th of January, there is a very similar situation. This time, Mercury will be in 12th house in a positive aspect with Neptune in 2nd. New ideas that can help you to improve your financial situation, possibly in an easy way. Also inspiration, great time to heal your mind, to relax it, to just allow yourself to let go the unnecessary stuff and just open up for the new perspectives, the new future that is holding you. And from a different perspective, this is also a great time for a meditation and asking for guidance. If you need guidance in your life, this would be a great time to ask for it in a prayer or a meditation. And then on the 10th of January, there is some serious changes coming ahead. The full moon in your 6th and 12th house. Time to find the balance, time to let go of the old stuff, time to see some karmic situations, to let them go, or to have a deeper understanding about the meaning of something. It's also a time when you may take care of your health, make certain changes, transform something, work more on your own healing. And with the moon in 6th house, this is time to change the daily routines or how you're scheduling, how you're organizing your life. The other thing which is important here is that Mercury is in conjunction with the Sun, which can allow you to bring more awareness, to see things clearly, or to have some important ideas about transforming your own life. And keep in mind that all of that is happening while Uranus is stationary and turning direct. This can bring some unexpected situations, unpredictable outcomes. There could be certain level of tension around this day, and also some surprises possibly related to your family situation, family members, your home. And on the other side, this aspect may also allow you to make serious changes in your personal life. Then on the 12th of January, we have the next pivotal event of the month and actually of the whole year, the exact conjunction between Saturn and Pluto. It triggers your 12th house, which means that you will feel it on a deeper level. It's not necessarily something that will manifest as a concrete event or something that you can measure, something that you can see and touch. This could be something deeper happening within you. Time to heal the past or to reassess what you need to change, to transform your own rules, but also you need to be more disciplined and work on your inner self. What's your approach? What's your main motivation? These are some important questions you need to ask yourself. And this can be a time to heal yourself as well. For example, you might go to a retreat or some kind of other healing experience that from one side will require some discipline, you know, like limitation of something, spending more time on your own, but this can also be very healing and empowering. So don't try to escape the area of your private space, because it's just time to be more with yourself. And with all of those planets in 12th house, it's time to finish or complete old things from your life. Something that you have worked on, complete it, finish it. If not, just take the decision that it's no longer something you are working on. Letting go of the past, healing the past. And you may notice that also things as fears or old situations are coming back to your life. Now is the time to see things from a different perspective. With Mercury in conjunction with Saturn and Pluto, you can bring more awareness and have more clarity about what you need to change, how you can heal, how you can become a different person. And on the next day, actually, the same topic is triggered as well, because the Sun will be in conjunction with Saturn and Pluto. And this is a time when you really need to pay more attention to your inner experiences. It could feel kind of isolating, or like you are more on your own, and it's not that easy to communicate with the outer world. And you don't have to actually. Take the time for yourself. This is a deep healing or internally transformative period. You don't see the meaning of it while you are in the process. After some time passes, you might be much more able to see what was the point of all of that, what kind of gifts you have received, what kind of changes you were able to make. So during the process, it's not that obvious and clear, but later you might be able to see the results from all of that. And on the 13th, there is another event. Venus is transitioning into your second house, which would be a very positive position for financial stuff, for receiving some gifts or improving your personal situation when it comes to material and practical things. Then on the 15th of January, Venus in second house is having a positive aspect with Uranus in your fourth house. This can allow you also to receive some money or improve your financial situation. Probably it would be surprising, something you haven't really planned, but it should be a nice experience. And from another perspective, the same aspect can also bring positive surprises when it comes to your home, your family situation, the communication with family members as well. Then on the 16th of January, Mercury is ingressing in your first house. This is a different type of position, different type of energy, which may allow you to slowly get out of your closed space or to become a little bit more connected to the outer world. If you have felt more isolated, like you are spending too much time on your own, when Mercury moves to first house, in a couple of days also the sun will move there as well. You can change things. You may feel more inspired, like there are more ideas you have which you can implement. You are more able to communicate actively with other people and share your ideas, share your thoughts. On the 18th of January, Mercury in your first house is having a square with Uranus in your fourth house. This aspect may bring some unexpected situations. This can also make you more nervous and impatient, and you may have like sudden ideas which come like out of the blue. But what you need to be careful is also the communication with family members. There could be surprises or difficult communication or something you need to fix, like a sudden change of plans or something new which pops up and you have to take care. So be prepared for surprises. And on the 20th of January, as I already told you, the sun moves to your first house, which also means that some of you will have their birthday. If your sun is in Aquarius, during the upcoming, it would be your birthday, which is the beginning of the new year for you personally. Time to feel more inspired to take action, to start new things, increased vitality, ability also to attract more attention, to open up yourself a little bit more for connection with others and generally connecting with the outer world. It would be also a positive time to start new things, to get more creative and more energized. Then on the 23rd of January, the sun in first house will square Uranus in your fourth house. This can bring stress or surprises or unexpected situations, but can also allow you to do something completely different, yet outside of the box, experiment, try new things. So it's a tricky situation, and keep in mind that you may also be quite nervous and impatient because of this aspect. At the same time, there is another aspect which is a good one, very positive one. Jupiter in 12th house having a sextile with Venus in second house. This aspect, my friends, can be very positive for your finances. Receiving money, earning more than you have expected, or something else which helps you to improve finances and material stuff. And then we have a very important event for you guys on the 24th of January. This is the new moon in Aquarius in your first house. The time when you can start new things, be more inspired, be more creative, feel more motivated. And I recommend you to really concentrate and define what would you like to achieve personally. What kind of plans you want to have, what kind of goals you want to set for yourself. Maybe even think about the different life areas and just decide, I want to do that, I want to have that, put it in paper and make some kind of ritual or meditation to really program yourself and prepare to really achieve it. Then on the 25th of January, Mars in your 11th house will have a sextile with Mercury in your first house. This aspect can make you very active when it comes to taking action, finding new solutions, new decisions. You may notice that your mind works much faster as well. You are more productive intellectually. And also when it comes to social groups or some community work, you may inspire other people or organize something and be very, very active in this social area as well. On the 26th of January, there is one challenging aspect which you need to be aware of. Mars in 11th house squaring Venus in 2nd house. There could be some unexpected expenses or impulsive decisions like I really want to do that or I want to buy that. It may not be the time, it may not be something you really need, but with those aspects, it's possible that you may have some intense desires to spend some money or buy something new. At the same time, you also have to be careful when you communicate with other people, with a group of people or friends, because there is a chance for some kind of confrontations or lack of harmony. And on the 27th of January, Venus will be in exact conjunction with Neptune in your 2nd house. This aspect from one side can allow you to have some intuitive, creative ideas that potentially can bring you money. But with Neptune, we always have to be cautious. There could be some kind of unexpected, unclear situation when it comes to money. So be extra careful. There are high chances that you can be inspired and more creative and build up something new and have more abundance. But just in case, try to avoid the really practical decisions or even some important purchases around this day. And on the 28th of January, there is also a challenging aspect that can affect your finances. Neptune in 2nd house squares Mars in 11th house. Definitely don't take important financial decisions. There could be a total misleading, or you may not be capable of taking the right decision. There could be a complication, something you are not seeing clearly when it comes to the financial stuff, the practical things, and also in communication with people, with friends, things may not be very clear. So try not to solve some issues on that particular day. You may also find yourself not that motivated to take action, and it's also normal with such an aspect. What would be better is actually to relax, to allow yourself some time and just wait a little bit while the aspect is off. And with that, we covered the January 2020 prediction. Interesting times for you. 12th house is so triggered, which means deeper transformations on an internal level, letting go of the past, healing the past, taking more control over your own life as well. And don't forget also to take advantage of your free gifts. You will find the 2 links below the video, the calendar and the 3-day 3 days for the program. If you decide to join the whole program, you will be really able to transform and reprogram your subconscious mind. We are going to use the EFT energy psychology practices, which literally allow you to transform your mind. With so much things happening in your 12th house, this can be one of the best things you can do. So I really hope I will see you there. Thank you so much as always, and take care till next time.